Hi, hello friends. Hope you all are very nice, very healthy, very sound minded, and definitely you are helping others. Today, I am here to share with you a very nice biography of a very extraordinary person who not only proved herself that she can do anything, rather, she proved that she, along with her nation, the entire world can also do anything if anyone who wants to achieve a certain goal, and that is for the well being of the humanity. Yes, we are going to share with you such a marvelous biography of an individual who have already won Nobel in peace. Yes, we are talking about the great Malala. Yeah. Today we are going to share with you her origin, her educational background, her activities, how her family supported her, backed her, and how she still continuing her great job towards this art. Yes, let's start our journey with a great wisdom. Let's start. Malala, the extraordinary story of a simple lady. Origin: Malala is a girl from Pakistan who stood up for education and was shot by Taliban. Yes, she was belonged to Pakistan, and she started her journey with her father's school, which her father inaugurated as well as established. And unfortunately, she was shot by Taliban also. So let's start the journey of this marvelous story. Own voice. Let's think about that. The Malala is saying such these things from her own voice. My father strongly believed in education. It was his life dream to open a school. Malala's father was a very good debater, a good professor, also a very good knowledgeable person as well. His intention always was to serve the mankind, the society of his locality, to spread the education. So for that particular thing, he and along with his one college friend established a school. He had worked hard for his own. Yes, her father worked out very hard for his own to establish himself. He got involved in student activism. Father is a good speaker and debater. Her father was a very good speaker as well as a good debater. Father and his college friend opened a school named Kushal, happiness. So, in this way, the journey starts with Malala with knowledge. Journey begins. I'm very happy to grow up in a school when I was 3 years old. Yes, Malala started her knowledge journey at the age of 3 years only from her father's school. I was included in classes of older children. She used to study with the older children. When I learned to read, I became very fond of books. Yes, she loved to study. I just love learning so much, and I always study hard. She used to study really hard. Now, what happens? Certainly, the black clouds came in that particular area where this Khushal transforms into very, you know, depressed situation, very upset moment, and a sorrowful flight. Now, inception of barbarism. A mufti is a man who is an expert in Islamic law. He used to express himself as part of Islamic law. Actually, he did or he doesn't. Khushal school was doing great. Father accepted both boys and girls. This was a Kuwait school as well. Mufti was very mad about seeing girls going in and out of the school. Mufti was not happy because he was against the woman education, and he always shouted, screamed for those Parda Nashin philosophy, which actually follows by the Muslim community. Hijab actually means behind the curtain. Mufti wanted to each and every girl should not study, they should not go outside of the home, they should do all the family works within the house, and only they can come out of the house when some emergency occurred. This was his thinking. Radiomula, what it means, it's all about. The Talibans came to our village when I was 10 years old. Talibans came when she was 10 years old. The leader was Faziullah. He opened a radio station and started wrong interpretation of Quran to the community. He already started and scattered all the things in that particular area so that the people will not get the knowledge, so that they can achieve the wisdom and they know all the right things. That's why Faziullah opened a radio station and he tried to spread the wrong message of Quran. Malala's father was not happy with this situation as Faziullah what he did. His father always screamed and shouted about the education of the women's, the power of wisdom, the equal opportunity for men and women both, and the peace. But Faziullah actually don't like all these philosophies. The Diary of Gul Makai, what it's all about. There was a radio correspondent from BBC who was looking for a schoolgirl or a female leader to write diary about the Taliban. Yes. Day by day, the activities of the Taliban is enhanced. They started torturing women, men, and everybody. They tried to shut down all the schools where the women are being taught. But this was being spreaded across the country, across the world. So, a correspondent from BBC tried to spread this negative message across the world so that other countries can help to this country. Without any doubt, Malala was selected for this particular diary. The diary named the Gul Makai. My first story published on the website on January 2009, but without her name. Because if she's been caught, Taliban may kill her. So that's why. Private Talibanization. The Prime Minister announced in July 2009 that the Taliban had finally been cleared out. Actually, which was not true. He promised that our lives would go back to normal, but eventually it's not happened. Now, who is Malala? Let's understand her philosophy. One day, Taliban came at our school and fired at me after asking who is Malala among you. I recovered because at that point of time, through the BBC and all the Gul Makai writings, diary, the world already knows her. So when this incident happened, UAE government intervened and they helped to evacuate Malala with her family to UK for better treatment of Malala. She was badly injured. Her skull was broken due to firing, due to bullets. Still, due to receptive action and prompt treatment by the UK and UAE government, she recovered. She pleaded to the world leaders to give free education to every boy and girl. Still, she is doing her own project and still she is working on it. I said one child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. These are the most powerful elements to change the world, not the war, not any weapons. Recognitions. Malala is the youngest receiver of Nobel Peace Prize. She started Malala Foundation with her father. She studied at UK and continues her campaign for education. She is now 22 years. Yes, happy to inform you she's still alive and she's still doing and still continuing with this project through Malala Foundation across the world, and she is being involved herself in such a fashion that each country like South Africa, Pakistan, Afghanistan, everywhere she started helping the women's as well as the men's for the education. Still she is doing that. She lives in Birmingham with her father, mother and two younger brother. Yes, she's residing over there. Malala basically is not an individual. She's herself a thought process which we should acquire. We should follow her philosophy. Still, so many places are there, so many countries are there, so many communities are there. Still, the women are not being empowered simultaneously or equally with the men, and they are being tortured still emotionally, physically, in every aspect. So if we want to actually evolve this community, evolve this society, to enrich this society's values, ethical, practical, and other elements, and wisdom overall, then we should empower both the genders. So, for that reason, Malala is a concept, a thought process which she was able to, on and still she is continuing to spread her thoughts across earth so that each and everyone can enrich, embrace themselves to a certain goal. Hope this theory, this biography will definitely help you to enrich our life and our thought process. And that's why in each session I definitely saying we need to help others through education, through support, through emotions, through listening their any stories, through helping financially as much as possible, and above all, empathetically. So hope this session is very useful for you, and definitely you will share these things with the others so that other can enrich themselves as well. Thank you for listening for this video, and definitely we'll share this. Do not forget to like and comment, and do not forget to subscribe this video, because all very nice videos are still in the pipeline which yet to come. If you want to get into all these things, if you want to enrich yourself and want to share the knowledge further, definitely subscribe this video. Thank you again to all my viewers. We'll meet again very soon. Thank you.